According to Articles 3 and 5 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has right to life, liberty and personal immunity. No one shall be subject to torture or cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment.
On the night from 19th to 20th January 1990, without any preliminary announcement of emergency, the Soviets deployed their troops and invaded Baku. 146 people were killed in Baku and other Azerbaijani regions in the result of such illegal deployment of Soviet troops.
According to Article 7 of the International Criminal Court stated, persecution of people based on their political, racial, national, ethnic, cultural, religious, gender and other inhumane acts of a similar character intentionally causing great suffering or serious injury to body or to mental or physical health is described as a crime against humanity.
At the night of January 20, 131 people were killed. 117 Azerbaijanis, 6 Russians, 3 Jews and 3 Tatars.
Article 37 of the Convention on the Rights of the Child 1989 requires states to ensure that no child shall be subjected to torture or other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Each child has the right to life.
An Icarus bus number 39, full of passengers, especially children, was blown up.
In accordance with the Geneva Convention, 1949 using troops and tank military bands. For aims, this explosion bullet weapons is clear violation in information humanitarian law.
200 houses and apartments, 80 cars, including ambulances, public property and personal property were destroyed as a result of the fire by military soldiers.
Article 7 of International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, adopted by United Nations General Assembly in 1966, states, "No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment."
People were shot at close range with cruelty. For instance, Meyerowitz was shot with 21 bullets, Hammamadov with more than 10 bullets, Rustamova with 23 bullets. Moreover, people were killed with a knife. Among them is he himself, who had lost both eyes.
According to Article 3 of Geneva Convention, 1949, 12 August, states that people taking no active role in hostilities, including the member of armed forces and those placed hors de combat by sickness, wounds, detention, or any other causes, shall in all circumstances be treated humanely, without any adverse distinction on their color, race, birth or faith, sex, religious, and any other similar criteria.
As stated in the article of The Guardian newspaper, published on January 20, 1990, with the heading "Fighting for Baku Streets," Soviet tanks have entered into rebellious Baku city by breaking the barricades this early morning.
Thus, as a result of the illegal deployment of the troops, 841 people were arrested in Baku and the regions of Azerbaijan. Afterwards, 112 of the arrested people were imprisoned in the various cities of the USSR.
According to Article 6 and 7 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the right to life is an inalienable right of every person. No one shall be subjected to torture, to cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment.
We call international communities to remember those people who sacrificed themselves for freedom and recognize this tragedy.